What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play God of War 2018. In the previous episode, we did some story stuff, found out that we can't get to Jotunheim yet because there's no crystal that I think it's the Bifrost, I think is the, at least that's what it was in the Marvel movies. I always get confused because I don't know that much about Norse mythology or like all this magical stuff that happens. The light that goes to it needs to hit like a crystal. I don't know if that is the Bifrost or if the key is the Bifrost that we put in, but regardless, it doesn't have anything to go off of, so we can't go yet until we find Mimir's second eye, which may have been swallowed by the World Serpent. So we gotta go talk to the World Serpent. But then also Mimir gave us a hint of, hey, you should be as strong as possible and upgrade your gear as much as possible, you know, just my intellect. So I think we're near the end of the game. So therefore we are going to try to get the rest of the Valkyries, because that's basically all I care about as far as getting 100%. You can see with Midgard we're like 90%, Alfheim we're 88, Helheim we're terrible 31, Muspelheim and Niflheim were up there. So I don't know what the overall completion of everything would be. So anyway, we came to the river pass, but as you guys know, I am very transparent with you guys. I had a feeling, I thought I remembered this from when I played it. This chamber is not in this area. It's one that we just aren't going to be able to get. Or it's not, excuse me. It's one that we already got. It's the one that's down here. I think it was literally the first one that we did. So unfortunately, we're only here for the chest. We're going to try to get this chest. I really wish this would go a little bit quicker and we could just be done. We're going to see if we can still make it out of here. Yeah, because we went to this. That was a weird noise. Birds. But we had gone to this chest. And, yeah, there's a chest out in front of Freya's house. So we're going to go do that. I don't think it's anything special. Because there's extra of those ones where you have to hit, like, the 3 runes or break them or whatever. So there's always extra of those in this game.
I'll scout ahead.
And I think we need to get... No, we got that one. I thought there was another one with the hell, whatever you call it. But I think it's up over here. Yep, because that is over there. I can see it now. I don't know exactly where it is that we need to bring it, but I'm pretty sure there's a chest. Yep, right there. And we need to bring the stuff over there, and we need to bring it to there. Okay, so we should have did all this prior. When I saw that down there, we should have did it prior to that. But, you know, my mistake. So I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but yeah, so in this episode, we're going to try to get this chest now, and then we'll go to Alfheim, because there is the hidden chamber there. But yeah, so anyway, I don't think I finished my story. I looked it up because I was pretty sure I remembered that happening. This chamber is just, it's not a bug per se. I don't know if the Google AI said, I don't know, they don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended, but that one just doesn't go away. And I was pretty sure that was the one we had already done. So I think I remembered it also not going away when I actually did it in real time. So again, I don't look up a whole lot of stuff for these. Can I not make it? Oh, okay, we can. For these Let's Plays, because it's just not something I'm really into. I do want to do 100% when I get it, or as close to 100% in all of these Let's Plays, but that doesn't mean I'm going to look up like a guide or something, because then it's like, it's not authentically my Let's Play. It's just people, it's just me. So what do we need? We need a B and an upside down B. There we go. We eventually figured it out. So yeah, it's just not my style. Like,
To me.
I'm all about doing as much as, or as close to 100% as possible. So we get, oh, a symbol of courage. Cool. So we did all that just for a symbol of courage, because that would have been like a, if you hadn't found other Nornir chests, it would have been one of the either blood meads or any of those kinds of things. But since we have already gotten all of the maxed out health and maxed out everything else, I can't remember where we came from now, because I want to just go back down. Be nice if they would just let us, I think it's this way. They would just let us go back into through Freya's house, but you know, why would they let us do that? So yeah, we're gonna go to Elfheim and go to that hidden chamber, and then just by reasonable deduction, because again, this part I didn't look up, believe it or not, because it doesn't really matter, because I did, like I said, I'll be honest with you guys and tell you what I looked up. I looked up to make sure that this one wasn't a one that we were going to miss, or was it one that we had already done, and it was. But I didn't look up where the other one is, but by reason of deduction, the only place where we have, like, not close to anything all found there is Helheim. So, because we went through so much without Atreus, and it's probably something I saw and just didn't find the second time around. So, we'll go to Elfheim, fight the, I'm assuming the Valkyrie there, and then we'll go to Helheim and see if we can find the hidden chamber. And then we'll move on to the main story stuff again. But yeah, like I said, my style of Let's Plays is like, yes, I want to get 100%, but I'm also not the type to be like, okay, so we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Now, if a game like Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess ever comes to like the Switch 2, that will be 100%, but that is majority off of memory. There might be some things that I want to look up, but I feel like Zelda Let's Plays have to be 100%. Maybe not Breath of the Wild if I ever do that, because Breath of the Wild is okay, why don't I just go here? Rock shop. Anyway, Breath of the Wild with, like, it would be close to 100%, like trying to get all the shrines and stuff, but I'm not doing the, like, the 900 Korok seeds or whatever. But like a Zelda one would probably be the closest one I would do to, like, actually a guide. Because if I ever played Twilight Princess, it's my favorite game of all time. I want to do literally everything in that game, and I want to do it the most justice and try to make the best Let's Play of that game that ever existed. Because that and like The Witcher 3 are my two favorite games. Same if I ever did a Witcher 3 Let's Play, I'd want to try to get literally everything shown as much as possible. But anyway, let's go over to Elfheim. I could have just met you guys there or something, cut it and met you guys there, but we shall see. I don't think it's going to be that far away. Hopefully. There we go, let's go to Elfheim. I think it's this one? No. This one. Cool. But yeah, enough of me blabbering on about my Let's Plays. Like I said, I just want to get the Valkyries because it's a major thing. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's over here. So cool. But anyway, like, the Valkyries are such a major thing that I want to do it. Whereas, like, getting all the Ravens, like, yeah, it would be cool. But, like, no one's using this Let's Play as, like, a guide. Whereas Twilight Princess, if I ever were to do that, I'd want it to be, like, not be able to be used as a guide. So I wouldn't be like, so first we're going to go over here. I mean, maybe in, like, the temples I would. But it would be more like, So now, is there anything that's close? No, not particularly. I was hoping there was a way we could just...
Alfheim. I missed its gentle breeze and the sweet smell of honeysuckle and blood. Well, judging by the sky, the light elves are in control of the light this time.
Explain.
You see, the light elves and dark elves
are always fighting over the light. That part we know.
But did you also know that control of the light has changed hands no less than 213 times?
Really?
It's true. Each side believes itself the rightful keepers of the light and argue they're simply fighting for survival. But the fact of the matter is, the war has been going on so long, they don't know who they are without it.
Aw, fuck me. I was really hoping we wouldn't have to fight anything, if I'm being honest. But there was more than one. Fuck you.
Give him what for?
So maybe this won't be that long of a trek. I think we're actually already pretty close to it. Cool. Because I do think I remember it being by Brock and Sindri, or not Brock and Sindri. I think this is just Sindri. His shop. No, I actually have to go in the boat. That's right.
So, clear this up for me. Svartalfheim means land of the Dark Elves, right?
Right.
But you said the Dark Elves have been here in Alfheim a really long time. And anyway, aren't dwarves supposed to be from Svartalfheim? They don't look like Dark Elves.
Don't you think so? Then you are vastly more perceptive than the Aesir. They're the ones who apparently can't tell the difference. And they're the ones who came up with that name. Dwarves actually call their home realm Nidavellir.
So the Dark Elves aren't from Svartalfheim at all?
Not even a bit. They're just elves of another colour. Nobody knows who came first, but they all come from Alfheim.
Why do they fight all the time?
I think we're going the right way now.
Same.
That is adorable.
Huh?
It is the way of the world.
Oh. Well, that's sad.
Agreed, buddy. But anyway, yeah, so enough of me talking about other stuff. I'm just saying, mostly I'm just trying to get the point across. I don't do these as guides. Like, I want to show off as much of the game as possible, but I'm not showing you how to do things for the most part. You can definitely use my great video game skill as a guide to be like, oh, that's how I can beat this incredibly tough boss because this guy is so good at this game. Fuck you, bro.
Need more time.
Just die. I hate these guys because all you do is throw them. And they don't take much damage from the throw. But we're gonna keep spam throwing it.
Tell me when. Not ready.
Better plan there. There we go. So is it back here? Where exactly is this door? I don't quite remember. It's nice to get a nice run through of the place again, huh? Yeah? No, not particularly. We haven't been in Alfheim for such a long time. Let's go. Let's hope this Valkyrie isn't too difficult. Hidden chamber, 6 of 7 opened. Let's go. But there is one thing that I probably will be saving for post-game. Like after we finish the story. However it shakes out, because you know these games either, you know, I've always been not a fan of, like, for the longest time I was not a fan of people being like, oh, there's a post game in this X, Y, and Z, because I'm like, well, it ruins the story, because what if the main characters die or something? But one, this game's been out long enough that probably everybody already knows how it ends. But if not, cool, I hope you're along with me for this ride and I'm not going to spoil it for you. But two, I would get so mad, and then I think I commented it one time when I was like a little kid, when YouTube was like newer. Not newer, but you know, I'm an old person, but like Let's Plays were like not newer, but again, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I commented on it. I was like, oh, post games, now it kind of like destroys the story. You tell me like basically that everything's all good and everybody survives or blah blah blah, right? Well, as a kid, I'm stupid, so I didn't think of this. They're like, well, you realize
Yes, there's a
that.
Valkyrie in here.
Yep.
Well, are we gonna fight her? There's
Oh.
a trapped spirit in there.
Quiet, head.
There's no stairs. Anyway, it's like it doesn't necessarily tell you the ending of a story because most games, post games, regardless of the story, go before the final boss. So like wherever you fight the final boss or the final area, it like saves and that's where you're at before it. So you know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily mean there's a spoiler. So I was just clearing that up. So for when I say post game, well, it doesn't. You'll see. Anyway.
You are unworthy.
I'm unworthy. Fuck you. Ah, that one was my mistake. I was trying to switch arrows. Okay, can't block that. Okay, so she throws stuff when she does that, and then dashes. Okay. Oh, so she does that fucking jump too. Fuck you, bitch.
Gonna be all right.
There's so much health right now that I could be getting. Need my axe back. Oops, I tried to block that. No, I missed. No way that hit me. It's whatever. We'll fuck her up now. I should have did the berserker before to get some health.
You're back.
There we go. That was close, though. I almost fucked that up.
Thank you. I am free. But why was I imprisoned?
We think your queen did this to you.
But why would Sigrun hinder our duty?
That's the mystery we're trying to solve, milady. Can you think of any reason she would have to do this?
No. Without the Valkyries, those who died in battle will not see Valhalla. Helheim will overflow with the souls of the departed, and drown Midgard in a sea of vengeful corpses. No greater shame exists for a Valkyrie. I must go. Attempt to staunch the bleeding. Farewell.
Well, there we go.
I believe you have your answer, head. The Queen opposes Odin. She imprisoned the Valkyries to defy him.
Sigrun hated Odin, no doubt about that. But her duty, her responsibility. Would she really forsake these things to get back at Odin? I don't believe it.
I do. Hate is stronger than duty.
We have to find the queen. We have to stop her. I'm sorry, Mimir.
Aye, don't be sorry, lad. Sigrun brought this on herself. I only wish... Well, wishing only gets us so far.
How will we find her?
I'm afraid I don't know. She could be anywhere, any realm.
We'll find her. We have to. All of Midgard is counting on us.
Nearby enemies within 15 meters are weakened. Okay, and then we got some more armor too. Obviously, we're not gonna use it. The Valkyrie stuff is so fucking cool. It's way less than what we have now. And even if we upgraded it all the way, which if we do have the ability, I might upgrade it just because it looks so cool. So I think it can also get to level 8, or maybe not. Look how cool that shit fucking looks. But then there's the Cuirass. I don't like the Cuirass compared to the Pauldrons. So Curious or Cuirass or Cuirass or whatever the fuck it's called. But that was a closer fight than it needed to be. I didn't do that very well. I did not fight that at the end of it pretty well. Like the start of it was pretty alright, but so we're gonna go back to Brock's shop, go back to the Realm Travel Room, and then we are going to take a trip to Helheim. But yeah, I've kind of fucked that fight up. But it looks like we're getting close to the end. I gotta choose a new game for the next Let's Play. I don't know exactly what we are going to do. So that one's gonna be interesting. I have a little bit of time, obviously, to decide. But I am unsure. I have a bunch of games in mind, and just picking one is going to be difficult. Alright, so let's get back to our travel area. Travel room, I should say. And the best part about this, at least you don't have to go back to Midgard first. I think we can go straight from Alfheim to Helheim. Oh, it's only one over too. Perfect. Well, let's travel to Helheim. It's definitely a cool animation. So we'll get into the next room, and then I think we're gonna end off this episode just because like we'll just be basically just here for the Valkyries, and we'll just have our episode be basically about the Valkyries, and then yeah. So I think we are good to go here. Like I said, I still gotta pick a new Let's Play. Like I said, we're getting close to the end here, and we're not, like I said, we're not going to get 100%. I think I never said that at the beginning we were. I think we're going to try to get as much as possible, but we're obviously missing a couple artifacts, a couple gateways in Midgard, a couple lore markers, a couple ravens, you know, but we did as close to 100% as we're going to do. Alfheim, we missed a raven. It was probably in there, and I just missed it, but I didn't even think about it. It was probably in with the Valkyrie, but you know, so yeah, we'll figure out where we need to go in Helheim to get what I assume would be the last Valkyrie, because like I said, we're at our goals, and then we have to place the 8 helms and all that stuff, defeat the remaining Valkyries. So we got one left. It says finish the hidden chambers. We won't finish these, and I guess we probably won't get the Jotnar shrines unless it's part of like the final mission, which I could see it being. So we'll see about all that. And then there is, I think, one part that we will do after the main story, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we'll do that before as well. We'll have to see what's gonna be done with that. So yeah, so in the next part we will continue through Helheim, see if we can find a Valkyrie. I'm assuming it's here. Again, like I said, this part I didn't look up. I just looked up to make sure I wasn't wasting my time in Midgard just trying to look around for this hidden chamber of Odin when we had already had it. But this one was already unlocked, so it just doesn't go away when you go through it, which is just weird because all the rest of them literally go away. Like even if you go to Alfheim, it's just gone now. It has the hidden chamber, the mystic gateway, I should say, but it just doesn't go away. So, you know, we missed a raven here too. Oh darn. But anyway, in the next part we will try to see if there is a Valkyrie in Helheim, because otherwise I have no fucking clue where it could be, and then I might actually look it up because I have no clue if it's not in here. So anyway, until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.